One. Good evening to all my viewers and watchers, to all my family and friends, and salutations to all my extended ones. How y'all doing out there? Y'all see my main man, my family over there, which is your host, the Skipper, and I am your host also, the Elefante. Hey yo, today's topic, I want to talk about La Familia, family. You know what I'm saying? I was just with my family yesterday. We had a little event. Shout out to the Roberts, the Tickets, and the Huff family, and all my extended family. Whether you're through genealogy or biology, however, or near to me or dear to me.
Oh,
You're my family.
and I want to give a special congratulations to my cousin Melvin.
Yeah.
Mega is newlywed.
Congratulations,
Had a
man.
reception yesterday.
Okay. I seen the picture, but I ain't seen you in it though. I seen all y'all.
I
I
couldn't
my man,
I
man.
couldn't make it,
In the joint.
but still, congratulations. It's La Familia.
Yeah, that's family, man. That's family, man. You
So,
know.
extra. Shout out to
And like
him.
I said, yo, whether you're through genealogy or biology or near to me, dear to me, like my man right next to me, thug-related, crook-related family member. However, all y'all my family, as long as you're dear to me. And just because you're family by blood, sometimes I might not like you just because. Some of my friends, I might have more love for than my family, which is through biology, but that's neither here nor there. But I just want to say, I love my family, man, and family is real dear to me. You know what I mean? Whether you're through relation or whether through my blood, I love you. I love my family. I'm real big on family, man. You know what I'm saying? Just don't get that distorted. Once you get it distorted and get it twisted with me as a family friend of mine, however, it's a done deal. Because, you know, like I just said, some things can go awry, especially with your family, real family members, bro.
I can contest to that.
You know what I mean? Go ahead and shoot. Contest what? You had something happen in your life?
Yeah.
We all had something happen.
I mean, that's things, those type of things I wouldn't really.
Yeah, not
go
discuss
with
like
shit
that, but just
that,
make an, you want to make an analogy or something?
I mean, sometimes, with family is a beautiful thing. To have family is a beautiful thing. Sometimes not to have a relationship with your family. I mean, it's a double-edged sword sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's a beautiful thing for real to have your family, be able to, I got a big family.
Yeah.
A real huge, I'm talking about huge, not just in Hartford.
And we're both, I
You
can
know what I
say,
mean? Like this thing go from east to west
Yeah,
coast. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? So,
yeah.
and we touching damn near every state. So it's a huge family. So a lot of people I've never met, but I know, they're family or whatever. And that's the thing. Like sometimes you don't have to be related to be a family member. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you can just the love that you have for a person is good enough. They say blood is thicker than water, but I tell you,
Yeah.
you need water to live. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it can be thicker than water, but you definitely need that water to live. You know what I mean? So it's all relative at the end of the day.
It's
So.
all relative at the end of the day,
Yeah.
man. That word family, man. A lot of us use that loosely, man. You know what I mean? And I some subjective shit. To me, when I say you my family, that's not subjective.
Right.
If I say what a family to you, I'm not using that as just
Not just a slang.
a slang, yeah. Like
Yeah,
what up,
it's a
fam?
term of endearment.
You know what I mean? Come on, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
So with that being said, man, like my man said, man, I love my family. My family is large. You know what I mean? As well. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, I don't know if we touch east or west, but I definitely know we definitely in the south.
Right.
Heavily.
Right.
You know what I mean? I mean, we probably do have family spread it out, but as far as I know, through this coast right here, we definitely on this coast.
Yeah.
Down south, you know what I mean? However.
Yeah.
Whether it Roberts, Iversons, Tickets, Huffs, however, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Black shit, that's all my family. And then this is my family right here. I also got family right here.
Word.
And there's other ones that stretch out, my thug related, my crook related, my guys.
Word.
Thug blood, however, not negative, but I just use that terminology because it's my man right
I
there.
mean,
He's dead to me and near to me, man. I mean, it's my brother, bro.
It's definitely good to have people that, outside of your bloodline that you can consider family.
Yeah.
It's a good thing, Again, that word, you can, the love and all of that stuff can be used and abused in certain ways in terms of endearment. Some people can take it out of context and stuff like that, but, when it's really real, you have to feel it. You have to know it. So you have to show your people and, give your people the love that that they need to. People make New Year's resolutions and talking about things that they're going to do and things that they're not going to do. One of the things that people need to really do is to really learn their family, really start being family oriented and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, my family for the most part, I mean, we on it like that for real. You know what I mean? You know, some few bumps and bruises along the way, but overall, that La Familia is mean, man. You know what I mean? People, you know, people that know. You know what I'm saying? So, I just wished a lot of times that sometimes you can like rewind the clock a little bit and set things in order where things can be better in certain aspects, in certain situations, because it's, I mean, a family together is powerful. And I stress that to my people all the time, like power is power in numbers. And if you know you link up and you form Voltron, you can't be stopped. Or definitely you're gonna be a force to be reckoned with. You know what I mean? So always love your family and attend to your family. But the ones that ain't, that sometimes you can have people that's in your family that's really not your people. That's really not your family.
Out to get
that's
you.
really with that BS.
Wicked too.
100%.
Yeah.
Ill.
Oh my.
You have no remorse to their illness.
And really don't have no love for you at all neither.
And then think that you be wrong all the time, or you get it messed up, or nobody's there for them type situations. You know how that goes.
Yeah. Oh
There's
my
some
God.
people that and nobody's
Nasty.
there for me. You know what I'm saying? Nobody don't care about me and all of this
That
crazy.
pitiful shit.
Yeah.
And you know another thing, man. Like and you know the matriarch of my family is going a lot of matriarchs and patriarchs, but still the ones that are here, we still have to take that initiative to become the patriarch and the matriarchs of the family, so we can keep what we had as we was growing up, the unity and the solidarity amongst our family. Because in this era now, I notice families are detached a lot as opposed when I was coming up, and we have to get that back together, because you don't even know half of the times who the kids nowadays don't even know they be family to certain people they might have beef with, or they might be connected with into a relationship as far as a gender girlfriend and boyfriend thing. So that's another thing we have to have meet and greets with your family, because you don't want that to occur, because that can be a blow up. Here we go have to solve this situation. You beefing with that's your cousin. You didn't even know.
I say it all the time. I tell you know I talk about that all the time. That's one of the main things that people have to really get a grip on. You know, the separation is mean. You know what I mean? Once the elders, you know, pass away, you know, go on, travel over. Now you have a responsibility, us being older, to keep this thing going. A lot of times we have children, they don't bring their kids around their cousins like that. There's some families that do.
Still do it.
You know, I know certain families that their families know each other. You know what I'm saying? Like they really know each other. You know what I mean?
You find that down south a lot.
Yeah. Shorty wop. You know what I'm saying? Like it's people that they always around each other. You know what I mean? That, you know, good or bad or different argument, whatever, they still around each other. They know who is who and what is what.
From the nephews, the great grandbabies.
A lot of times, man, you got people that really have cousins and they don't know each other, and then end up having relations with each other.
Whether it's beef or sexual, you know what I mean? Yeah.
But have relations or get into mad beef.
And then
this
you
person,
killed your
they
cousin.
don't even know. Yeah.
I seen that happen.
How you gonna heal that?
Now the family is beefing now. You get what I'm saying?
How could you heal that? How could that be healed if your kids don't know who their cousins are? So what if it's a third, fourth, whatever? It's still family, because the elders, the older people are cousins, known each other, grew up with each other, spent the night at each other's houses, and shared peanut butter
and jelly, sugar sandwiches,
sugar syrup sandwiches.
You understand me?
Sugar water,
all that, the whole 9 yards, nigga.
But it's crazy. I mean, that's one of the things that I talk about all the time. Like that getting together. I mean, reunions. That's what reunions are for.
About yo, man, for real.
You know what I mean? Because everybody can't be together. When you get older, you grow up and you grow out. Like a tree, you grow up, you grow out. But at the end of the day, that tree is still connected. Them branches are still connected. Them roots are still connected. Even though they may grow in separate directions, but they still are connected to that tree. So it has to be some sort of like community and unity when it comes to family, and people should know. It should be able to get with each other at least once a year. You know what I mean? To have some type of dialect,
and
some
reach
sort
out, you know what I mean?
Celebration,
and that's what
like
Facebook is about.
Yeah.
I use it for that. You know, I'm talking about my loved ones, that's extended ones. You know what I mean? That's aloof, that's distance. And another thing, just because you're my family member doesn't make you privileged, neither. You know what I'm saying? Because a family member would go ahead, you strike that $2 million break. Guess what? You call, hey yo, what up, cuz? that part right there. You feel me though? That part. Where that come from? No, just because you're my family member don't make you privileged, man.
Sorry, you can't get through. Why don't you leave your name?
And your number. Can I get back to you? But you know, just because you're my family member, you're not privileged that I had to get what I have and what I struggled to get, and then I strike it somewhere rich, and now. You know what I mean? I did something for you.
Because they definitely not going to be there if you get in some trouble.
No,
if you need some money, you know what I mean? If you go to jail.
Oh, he back in jail again?
Yeah. They definitely ain't going to kick up no paper for that.
Nah, and I ain't expecting you to.
You know,
but I still love you though.
When they say, like, you know, I hear this a lot, and I always use this, you know, when you pray for rain, man, you got to deal with the mud. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
however,
you know, you got to take the bitter with the sweet at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So anything that come with, if you were to come up, if you're not around, you're not around. You know what I mean? So you can't just think somebody's supposed to pick you up and dust you off if you're not around. You got to make an effort.
I can only imagine what these NBA stars and NFL stars go through. I mean, like Jalen Rose situation, that cat, that's a mess. That's a foul situation, man.
That was an ill situation.
Expectancy, privilege,
right.
man. You know, get out the house, man.
Yeah, his sister.
She's a mother of him.
They going through their little dispute over a house that
his house, he bought for his mother.
And his grandmother lived in that house, and his sister was
there, caretaker.
Was a caretaker, but I believe
somebody else
by him having money, he had some type of nursing, whatever.
Yeah, and she was just there to oversee it if they left that night. You know what I mean? Yeah, but you know that's just another example of how we saying, you know, this family thing could be a double-edged sword, like my man say. You know what I mean? It could be
an inconvenience, a convenience, an inconvenience.
Yeah.
It all depends.
But you know, just
look at it.
Yeah, you know? It's my friend right here. This is my family. This is my friend. This is my brother right here. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We like my man said. That's my water right there. That's my life, man.
Word.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? We never cut our fingers on. We want to cut our fingers, this way we become blood like the mob. You got a knife on you?
Hepatitis.
Okay, forget about it. But anyway, let us move on.
I'm saying, but back in the day,
they used to do that when we do that.
Yeah, do that and shake
hey, yo.
shit. You don't know what you passing on.
You know, back then it was, wow. I wonder what they got today through that. Back 30 years ago, they used to do that.
It was crazy.
You know what I'm saying? But yo, that thing we call family, man, I'm big on that. I'm dead to that, man, for real, man. And you know, I'm sensitive a little bit. I'm a Pisces and shit. You know what I mean? So when it becomes family and I get involved, I get involved. You know what I'm saying? It's gut wrenching for me when you're with my family and you're my friend, family. You know what I'm saying? So don't distort it or contort it, because you know why? Before I let go, I chop you off.
And then a lot of times, if you have issues with family, I mean, it's best to try to sort it out, salvage any issues.
Yeah.
You can, you know, anything that you can get out of the situation. It may not ever be the same again, but at least, you know, you can have some type of, you know,
conversation about, like, you know, y'all all right. Some rapport still, like when y'all coming to the cookouts and things of that nature. Y'all all right. Y'all not dissing like I hate that motherfucker over there. But you know what? Some things are irreparable. Some things can't be repaired too.
Yeah, some things can't.
You know what I'm saying? So, but at the same time, just because it's irreparable doesn't mean you have to make it worse. Neither.
Yeah, but people learn to make things worse. You know, when hurt situations make a situation worse.
Hurt people, right?
People hurt people. I mean, yeah. People can find a way to make a situation bad behind the way their attitude is because of the way that they feel. You know what I mean? The person can just do some outlandish stuff and don't really see that they did anything wrong at all. I'm talking about really can do some crazy stuff.
And feel as though what I
think that they didn't do anything wrong.
That goes back to what you said earlier about the me situation with the people in your family. Nobody care about me and that type of that. You know, like you're saying out there, you got people like that, break. And we know a lot of people. I know family, man. I got wee. But you know what I mean?
It's real.
It's real.
It exists.
You know what I carry on from my mother. What I learned from my mother when I was younger. Like when I used to bring friends to the house and everything. The first thing she was always saying, "What's your last name?"
Right.
She's always big on that. And I do that today because I want to know who you bring into my house, son, or daughter. Right. Who's your family, because you might be family, or not just because you might be family. I want to know who your family, because I might tell my kids, be careful, cause, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So I do that. I pick that up from my mother. You know what I mean? I ask last names, so who my children friends are, you know, who your parents, things of that nature, where you're from. You know what I mean? I got to question that. Just the fact to let me know a sense of awareness you might be family, or, you know, your family fucked up, I want my son around.
Right, that's the truth.
You know what I mean?
You need to know who is who and what is what.
Exactly.
You might have an issue with their
Exactly,
parents.
and that's what
And
I
y'all
do.
and the kids might be best of friends. You don't know. You know, how would you know if you got
Without
an issue
asking,
with
that's,
people?
you
know
have
what
to
I'm
be
saying?
cognizant about that. Be aware of who your children bringing in your house as a friend. Just don't let that shit go by merely.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Question that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
La Familia is everything, man.
There's just so many layers to it.
I
There's
know.
just so many layers to being a friend. You know, when you be dedicated, you be devoted, you be loyal, you be
Consecrated.
all of that
Yeah,
stuff. You have to have all of them things, but that honor to have a person as your family member and you respect it. Sometimes you can lose honor along the way. People fall out behind things that be misunderstood, meaningless. Although it may be meaningless to me, it might mean everything to that person. But people need to have conversation. There's nothing wrong with having a healthy conversation with family to make family be what they're supposed to be at the end of the day. Because it's not getting any better. We spreading apart. You know, people, family members spread apart more and more and more as time progresses. Because nobody want to deal. You know, everybody got this. I'm real, or I don't mess with people.
Yeah, I'll be to myself.
I'll be
incognito.
You know, all of that
if you
stuff.
incognito, I'll see you right
Attitude,
now. So you incognito, be to yourself, and y'all see, yo.
People have that attitude
Shit is laughable,
nowadays.
man.
So,
Yeah.
you know, it's just, it's funny, it's strange, and stuff like that. And then you have people that's one-sided in your family that might think that everything's supposed to be a one way, it's supposed to be their way, and you know, you're supposed to cater and suck up to them, and you know, then you don't, you know what I mean? You don't receive it, you don't reciprocate the same type of feeling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Family members, I think they better than the other family
Right,
member, like
right.
they bougie. You know what I
Don't
mean?
want to be around
Yeah.
nobody. You know,
They keep
just-
their children from over there,
so
you know.
much, man.
You know what I mean? And another thing, man, like, you know what I was listening to all weekend? I was listening to Earth, Wind, and Fire all weekend. You know what I'm saying? Devotion.
You know, that's my
Yeah.
wow,
Yo,
damn.
we need devotion, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Dedication,
Deliverance.
devotion, loyalty.
Blessed the children, you know
all
what I
that
mean?
stuff,
Yo,
yeah.
the devotion, yo. That loyalty and all that, but
Yeah.
with family, with friends, man. I'm devoted, man. You know what I'm saying?
Could you just imagine how it's going to be like 20 years from now?
I can see
Like
it.
like relationships people have, like, I mean, hopefully it'll be able to like stand the test of time and become better as time progresses. But I can just imagine 20 years from now how people are, how people separate themselves from each other, how family don't really deal with each other, how these kids are going to be. These kids really don't know. Kids don't be knowing who their cousins are, or who their sisters are, just be finding out
Even uncles,
who they
they don't
kin to.
even know. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. They just be finding out. They be grown.
By the time. Yeah, no, I've seen it every day.
I mean,
Yeah.
so it's important, man, to be able to have an open dialogue with their people, with your family. It's very important. Very, very important to have an open dialogue with your people, man. You know, I
Stick to
love
it.
my people, man, you know, all day, every day. You know, I mean, some may feel it better than others, but I do overall. You know, I might get along with some better than I might do with others. That's the way it is.
And I don't mean I don't love you
Yeah.
no more than I love, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's just, you know, I got a close.
I wouldn't even say no more. I would just say that don't mean I don't love you.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You know what I'm saying?
I-
Because, you know, I'm not putting no stipulations on it. Just period.
Yeah, no
I don't
conditions.
love you. I do love you. You know what I'm saying? And you
It
can
ain't
take it
it ain't
for
gotta,
what it's
yeah,
worth.
you
You know what I mean?
whether it's
Right.
astronomical,
Right.
whatever, I love you. It
Right.
don't matter how
Yeah.
much, don't ask me that.
I
Because
love
if then if I gotta tell you I love you this much,
Yeah.
then I will fuck you, nigga.
Yeah.
You love me more, you love humble.
Right.
Come on, it ain't about that. I love you though.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? I hate when people do that.
And it's going to be people that's
It's
in
like
your
that.
family that you
Be like
might
that
have
too.
a
Oh, you show me
better
favoritism, you show-
relationships with than others.
And somebody need more loving than you
Yes.
need. You know what
Yes.
I mean? I know the
Yes.
love I
Yes.
got from my mother.
Yes.
And I know she
Yes.
probably gave certain, well, it's not, she
Yes.
loved all of the same, but some more needed more attention.
That's the fact.
You understand what I'm saying? I didn't look at it as a
Facts.
favoritism thing. I just knew that, okay,
Some people need more respect, or I mean more attention than others.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
need more hugs and stuff like
Exactly,
that.
yo. You know what I mean?
That's,
So-
that's actual. You know what I mean?
You know,
So
so-
it is what it is.
family, love your family, man, and know how to decipher how you love your family, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But don't be. But I would just tell people, you know, they know this. It's
Keep
not
it.
like we talking to no dummies. Everybody's smart. That's looking. That's tuning in. they gotta be smart to know that. Don't be a sucker for family.
We don't welcome
You know what I'm
that.
saying? You can definitely, go all out for your family, but don't be no sucker. When I say that, I mean like, don't just let people just use and abuse your love. Family, friends, whoever. Don't let them abuse your love.
I ain't risking everything.
You can't.
I risk everything. No, I won't. I know who I risk everything for, though. We ain't got to say who that'd be. You understand? But at the same time, like my man said, don't be no welcome mat.
No.
You know what I mean? Because you got family members that run all over you. Once you didn't lay down for that mat for them to do that, it's hard to get out. Now you the person that be the welcome mat. Now you tired of this shit, but you don't know how to let them know. But you tell the other family member over the phone. Now that's another issue you cause.
Right.
Or you were talking about me to such and such.
That's normal, though.
Your family is beautiful, ain't it? Though you look at it, no matter how you look at it, whether it's bad or good. Family, I love my family, man.
Talk about each other bad.
However.
Be there for each other. Gonna ride all the way.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Bust a person
Oh,
head
man,
to
I
the
miss that.
white
I miss that type of family type shit. You know, you got your uncles, your cousin coming over at the middle of the night. My mother is that's family, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Staying night over houses and stuff like that. Then you used to like to see with John. He peed the bed. That,
Right.
you know what I mean?
Right.
Like you just say, you sugar sandwiches and shit.
All that
things of that nature.
sugar
But we living in the Red Lobster and Crab era now, so
Yeah.
they don't have to worry
Yeah.
about sugar sandwiches anymore.
Yeah.
Not that I'm saying I want them to learn that. I want them to have that sugar sandwich. When I
But
say
that's
sugar
the-
sandwich, that's a
but that's
relationship
the-
we
but
had
that's
that was
the
love,
struggle,
though.
though.
That's a struggle. Yeah, it don't gotta be sugar sandwiches. Literally, I'm telling y'all that. You know what I mean?
Right.
They got the Red
I mean,
Lobster.
of course, a person don't want their people to struggle. But when it's struggle,
Struggle don't have to mean
the
being hard neither,
appreciation-
though.
the appreciation kicks in when it's a struggle. When it's a struggle, and when things do come into play that's better, you're gonna appreciate it and respect it a lot more.
Yes.
The lobster and cracked crab legs and all of that, they don't understand the struggle
Nah.
because it's always, I want this, I want that.
Right now, they got it easy.
You know what I mean? So.
But they don't see the struggle with the kids doing that. You not let your kids see the struggle because now they think you got it.
Right.
Because you done got them eating crab on Mondays and stuff like that, eating big steaks and stuff.
Yeah.
Now when they can't get it, it's like you got it.
Yeah.
These kids don't even ask for $1 now. They ask for $20.
Could you bring me to the store?
Can you shop at Dunkin' Donuts before we go to school?
Yeah. Could you bring me to the store?
Kids don't even ask for dollars anymore.
No, they just tell
Ain't
you
no more
what they want
dollar.
to do, what they want to do, or ask you to bring them somewhere, and automatically you're supposed to just do it. I mean, it is what it is,
It is
man.
what
But
it
you
is.
just, with the family thing, man.
That La
It's
Familia,
always
eh?
great to love your family, man. But there's some family out here that you love to like.
Keep your distance. I love you from a distance, man.
Right.
I do that type of love if I have to. If it's aloof, as long as it's still love, though. To my extended ones, you know what I mean? Type status, you know what I mean? When I say extended, I don't mean all the way down south. You could be still here in this town. Extended one.
Right.
I love you, though.
Right.
An extended one don't mean it's a bad thing, though. You know what I'm saying? But some extended relationships, yeah, I don't mess with you because I'm gonna keep you over there. You understand
And
me?
that's amazing, though. I mean, that's a part of life, man. You can't please everyone.
Of course. I had to learn
You
that.
know what
I
I'm
had to
saying?
learn
You
that.
can't, everybody not gonna be able to go where you're going, come where you're going. Everybody cannot come where you're going at the end of the day. Whatever it is, friends, family, whoever, everybody's not gonna be able to come where you're going. It's just not in the book like that. It's not in the plans like that. It's not the blueprint. Whoever's meant to be there will be there. And that's just that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, you still love your family. You give it your best foot forward to love and show the love. It is all about how they reciprocate the
Reciprocate,
love.
we look for reciprocity.
Right.
You understand me?
So that's that. So,
Through devotion, I think everything will come and fall. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You be devoted and you're sincere and you're earnest.
And that's
Ain't
what it's
nothing
all
break that,
about.
yo. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
For real,
So,
yo.
you know,
Family, I love y'all, man. However, you know what I'm saying?
always love.
Love my family,
So what
man.
we're gonna do is, right, we're gonna do maybe 3 more episodes, 2 more episodes, and then we're gonna start over.
We're going on
Take a
vacation, you guys.
vacation for like a
We're going to Hawaii, me and my dad. We have to
Right,
play
we're
tickets
gonna
ready.
take a
We got it.
vacation for a month, but the top of the year, we're gonna come back. We're gonna come back on a different level. We're gonna come back the way that we supposed to.
And I hope to see more subscribers and
We're gonna try
supporters
to
on
do
the next
more.
round, man.
We're gonna do live situations where people can actually call in and have a conversation, and we're gonna step it up and start doing it a different way. You know what I mean? So we can be out in the streets doing interviews. We're gonna
You
go
give them too
different
much.
places. No, we got it. You know, it's been almost a
shocked and
year.
surprised. I know, but
It's
yo,
been
we just.
almost a year,
But listen,
so
you gotta
it's time
remember,
to
we
step
did
it
this
up
off the
now.
ground, bro.
Yeah, we did.
You know what I'm saying? We started from a half of six. No.
No.
You know what I mean?
You know, yeah, we started from the bottom, you know.
Yo, come on, man.
Yeah, we started
Just to
from the
rise to
bottom.
the top,
So,
from the bottom, from the
so
bottom.
we're gonna do 2 more episodes. Then after that, we're gonna take a little vacation until the top of the year. We're gonna come back stronger than ever. We're gonna try to do things live and do different things like that. Like I said, you
We'll
know,
probably interview a few of you guys and
Right.
gals.
Right.
I can
Right.
interview.
Well,
But
definitely.
you gotta have it. But to be interviewed, you have to make it worth our while.
Right.
You just can't just come up here and think you're gonna be interviewed and just talk some money. But we can do that.
Because everybody got a story to tell.
Yeah. But
That's just don't
you gotta
think
sell us
that-
a pitch.
Yeah, don't
Sell
think
us-
just because you think you done been through the wire and through the fire that your story is the end all be all. Is everybody got a story to tell. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, try to get around to it and do it like we're supposed to do it. But until then, check out Campfire Talk, the podcast. It airs every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Be there or be square. We don't want you to be square. We want you to be there. We want you to be gangster with it. But at the end of the day, the facts are most of y'all are squares. We shoot for the universe and galaxies while most of y'all only going to go for the street lights because that's as far as you can go. Receipts, baby. We got them. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I don't know if my man's got a word of the day or you want to freestyle or what have you, whatever. But, go for it if you want to freestyle.
Woke up smart. I don't got no thought for the day, but I got a thought for the day. The thought for the day is a thought for the day. Love your family, man.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
That's
Ain't
it.
no more to it.
Link up, man. That's it.
All right.
The family just link up. Make that chain. Make that chain. We can be a tree. We can exist on the same. We can exist on the same tree and be a limb over here on this side, and be a limb on this side, but we still connected to the tree. That's it.
However,
Knowledge. We put it together. That means peace.
peace.
Peace.